live with my ex-wife, and we were just laughing all the time. It's ridiculous. So, two members of the team were Yvette Fielding, the presenter, also presented Blue Peter back in the day, and failed actress, and Derek Acora, even though they spelt his name wrong, it's Acorah, so they put the H in the wrong place here. They're medium. With their highly technical ghost hunting equipment, they spent the night without lighting in the caves. They said the caves were the darkest place they'd ever visited. They haven't been to Luton, have they? During the night, they had many paranormal experiences, seeing light orbs, which are basically just dust motes being picked up by the super resolution of the cameras, and hearing noises such as babies crying and stones hitting gates, both easily faked. Bats flying through the tunnels also caused some scary moments. I never saw any bats. Without prior knowledge of the mysterious Hellfie Caves, Derek Acora, the medium, felt the presence of a young girl dressed in white. Could this have been Suki, the bride ghost? And of females dressed in nuns' habits. Ladies of the night were said to have worn such attire to disguise themselves while entertaining club members in the caves. The programme was first shown on April 20th, 2004. Since then, the caves have had many overnight vigils carried out by other paranormal investigation teams. None have left disappointed. Now, I'd like to see those. Many visitors now come to the caves to see if they too have a paranormal experience. Well, so far, I haven't. A bit of wind, but no paranormal experiences. Now these, the ceiling is really low. Oh, hear the bells. The bells! Right. Now this is too close to get a good picture of, because it's so narrow here. Right, in the middle of the River Styx is a pool of water called the Styx, said formerly to have been much deeper and only to be crossed by boat. According to the myth, the River Styx separated the real world from the underworld. It is now accessed by a bridge, this is talking about this one here again, leading to a large lofty circular cave, the inner temple, in the roof of which is a hook for hanging a lamp. It was in this cave that the Hellfire Club or the monks of Medmenham are alleged to have held their meetings. So that's an artist impression of the cave with the Styx. Right, now ducking again. Here we are. This is the River Styx as it is now. Not much water in it, but still a bit creepy. We've got stalactites, if you can see them through the cage, and obviously the way to remember it is mites go up and tights go down. It does look a bit creepy, but all the walls have been daubed with some brown stuff. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look natural at all, so you can see the water down there. Right, this is another bit of comedy for you. The baboon story. The story goes that John Wilkes took a baboon to Medmenham Abbey in 1762. The baboon had been brought back from India by Sir Henry Vansittart, Governor of Bengal, and was kept at Shotsbrook Park, the Vansittart's home near Medmenham. Obviously, Sir Henry Vansittart and his son were both on the list of members in 1762. Wilkes is supposed to have dressed this baboon up as the devil and to have released it during a service at Medmenham Abbey. The poor frightened creature then jumped out on the back of Lord Sandwich, who shouted out, "Spare me, gracious devil, thou knowest I was only fooling, I'm not half as wicked as I pretended," whereupon the baboon escaped through a window. It seems that Wilkes was probably involved in playing some sort of practical joke on Lord Sandwich, and that this helped to bring about the breakup of the club in 1763. although it continued to meet intermittently for another 10 years or so. I can't talk, I've left my drink in the car. But the real reason for the breakup was the fierce political disagreement between those who supported the appointment of Lord Bute as head of the government, with Sir Francis Dashwood as Chancellor of the Exchequer. Probably do a better job than the current one, wouldn't he? Even with all that satanic stuff going on. And those, like Wilkes, who strongly opposed it, especially the signing of the Peace of Amiens in 1763, which brought an end to the 7 Years' War. I'm sure you know that was with France. Probably the last time the French had their hands in there. There's that little joke again. Right, now we're just about to go into the inner temple, which is the last bit of the tour. Oh, and I'm a very low roof ceiling. It's quite loud in here because there's a bit of acoustic. Oh, jeez. I fell down a step again. Yeah. Right, now I'm going to sit down because there's seats everywhere. Oh, yeah. Right, first thing you notice is this massive statue here. Is that Venus de Milo again? I think so. Anyway, right, what I'm going to do is lean back and show you just how high this ceiling is up. 200 years ago, a boat was kept here to the inner temple. It's the echo in this place. Feeling a bit dizzy again, so I'll come back down. So, yeah, this place is actually quite small, but I would think that only probably 13 members attended at one time, 13 being the traditional number of a coven. But allegedly, there were satanic rituals down here. There's letters scratched into the wall, etched over there. You can't really read them. Some are just symbols, but they don't look like they make sense at all. Not proper words, just RWE, just random letters. There's another RWE over there. Something that looks like toe. And AOAH. So I don't know if these letters and symbols are part of some ritual or not. But you can see on the chamber walls you've got these square plates with bolts running through. They're obviously up there to strengthen the walls so they don't collapse. Big there's that's the biggest ceiling I've ever seen. God, you wouldn't mind that filled with single malt. Might even last an evening. Anyway, I'll get back out here. Now that's it as far as the indoor bit, the caves. Hope you enjoyed it, and me puffing away, being an old bloke with a dodgy heart and bits falling off all the time. Anyway, can you please like, subscribe and share this video or the sequence of videos if you think anyone's going to be interested in a bit of English culture and history. And obviously it means a lot to me because it makes it all worthwhile doing. I don't get paid for anything. I'm not a super YouTuber with millions of bloody subscribers and raking in a lot of quid, a lot of money for every video. I'm getting nothing, so I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this to sort of show people British history